Hello, friends. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm making a Handfan for Asoebi girls. This Handfan for Asoebi girls is usually priced very low, and I know that a lot of us might have challenges trying to solve that problem because a lot of the customers, our clients, want to price it so low. They will tell you their Asoebi girls are not ready to pay this much and all of that. So I want to show you how we economize our materials so that we can make the best out of it and still not lose, run at loss at all. So I made 8 Asoebi girls Handfan, just 8. For this 8, I used just 2 feathers, 2 trimming, 2 fat trimming, and 3 tiny trimming. So let's just see how I went about it. So already I have wrapped the fan skeleton, and because you need to economize your feathers, you have to do everything possible to make the skeleton okay. So I started by wrapping the skeleton with the tiny trimming. Then I went ahead and also cover with same material, because actually this happened to be the color combination of my client, biro blue and silver. So I started by cutting down the feathers. Each feather is 2 yards if you measure it, so it's 2 yards. Then if you share the 2 yards into 2, you'll be having 1 yard, which will give you about 36 inches. And then if you share the 1 yard into 2, you will have half yard, which will give you 18 inches. Now the good thing is that 18 inches can actually work this fan, and even sometimes you can take 5 Asoebi Handfan from 1 feather, because you don't want to run at loss, and also you do not want to say no to your client. All right, so you can do even 5 Asoebi Handfan from 1 feather. So I did 8 in this case. All right, so 1 has to answer for 4. Don't mind me. So we go ahead to see, this is the trimming. I use just these 2 to finish the 8. All right, so you have to try to see how can I go about this and still make something out of it, because in pricing your work, apart from the cost of material, that is the cost of your raw material, there are a lot of other things that you have to consider. For example, your time. All right, you consider your source of power supply. You consider every other thing that you have to put in for this work to be a success. So it's not just enough to say the cost of my raw material is 5,000, so if I make 2,000 extra is okay. What about the hot glue you are using? What about the source of power that you are going to also use? What about the transportation to your market, because you have to go and get this raw material. And even sometimes you will not just visit one place or one market to get it. Maybe you go to one, you cannot find your color, you have to go to another one. So you have to consider all these things while you are fixing your price. But in all of this, when the client is not ready to pay and they are telling you that this is what I have, then you have to try as much as possible to work with the budget of your client. And that is why I am bringing this video today. I'm not bringing this video because you cannot make Handfan. I'm bringing this video because I want to show you how to be economical with your raw material and still achieve results. Okay, because sometimes it's not right for you to turn down your clients. For me, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. If my client keep insisting that this is what I have, I'll just tell you that, well, you might not get the best of quality, but then you are going to get something that you still okay, because you are not going to cut off the head of your clients because you want them to pay you so much for the job you want to do. No, you have to also consider them, especially these ones that are getting married. It's sometimes very tough on them. The budget sometimes is slim and they still have to get something good for their day. So we have to join hands to make their day glorious. Okay, so like I said before, I just work with 2 feathers, and then I worked with 2 fat trimming and 3 tiny trimming. And then for now I am done covering. I am also done. You can see that the feathers I just applied to one part. Okay, because you don't have much feathers, you don't have to do back and front. If you are doing back and front, then you'll be wasting your material. So just one part is okay for your feathers. By the time you cover it with your trimming, it will look like you have the feathers on both the back and the front. Okay, so we just cover with trimming. I did not use stone because I'm looking at the budget. All right, then I went ahead and then attach a little bit of handle to it. Sometimes you want to hang, and when you want to hang, you also have to consider adding your handle to it. So to do that, I just went ahead and cut part of the tiny trimming, and then I glue it together at first. Then later I still went ahead and attach it with hot glue to this fan skeleton. All right, to the very bottom part of the fan skeleton. After that, I went ahead and cover it up. I'll show you what I used to close it up. So with that, it will be strong enough for you to just hold that handle, and you can freestyle with that handle. So you can see all the 8 already have handle, and of course you cannot tell that this fan was actually produced on a low budget. I tell you that the budget for this Handfan is very, very low, but then I still have to work out something, make it presentable. I know that by the time it will get to my clients and the Asoebi guests are using this, it's going to come out well. Okay, so this is it for today's tutorials. Thank you for always staying with Creative Ends International. I love you all. Thank you so very much for trusting my content, because I see a lot of you watch my content, you share my content. I'm not taking it for granted. I'm just using this medium to say thank you to every one of you. Sometimes I feel I don't know, should I say I feel so blessed, because I have so much people on my community. I appreciate you all. Somebody saw me in the market and she was just greeting me with all consciousness. Me, I was just busy doing what I was doing. I saw that she stood. By the time I was done, she still came and was like, ma, good day, ma. I was like, hello, I answered you before. And she was, oh, I'm one of your students on YouTube. I was like, wow, how did you recognize me? And she was, we see you now, don't we see your face? I say, I don't really show myself that much, but then I'm really, really grateful. I appreciate you all. Please, if today is the first time you are discovering me, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel before leaving today, and also do not forget to recommend us to your friends and to your loved ones. I trust that on this channel you will gain a lot from us. Thank you. Do have a nice day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.